Hello and welcome to the Lincolnshire Show Special 2012. This year was the 128th show, and as usual we had mixed weather, a typical British summer with sun and rain. But despite that, about 60,000 visitors attended over the 2 days, and we'll bring you the best of the show. Coming up, Sean O'Toole meets the Knights of the Damned. I find out about scruffs. The Lincolnshire Sports Partnership Sports Zone offers visitors a chance to take part in a variety of sports and activities. And with this year being the Olympics, there was plenty for all to have a go at. This year there was one special visitor, cricketer Alex Stewart, and Sean O'Toole took up the challenge.
I'm with Hayley Cook from the Lincolnshire Sports Partnership. Hayley, tell me a little bit about the Sports Zone activities and what it's trying to achieve at this year's show.
Well, we're at every show, so this is our 5th show that we've been at, and we bring together a variety of sports from across Lincolnshire. We work with sports clubs in Lincolnshire, national governing bodies of sport, all of our partners, to bring the Sports Zone. This year we've got 12 sports. There is an Olympic and Paralympic theme, so lots of sports that people can come and try, have fun, and just see if it's something that they enjoy.
What's the objectivity of this year's Sports Zone?
To get as many youngsters as well as people who are slightly older than that, but taking up sport as much as anything. Try as many sports as possible, see what you enjoy, see what you're good at, and see what you can take from here and perhaps join a club and partake at the weekends.
Lincolnshire Sports Partnership's main aim is to encourage more people to be more active more often, and that's exactly what we're trying to do today at the Lincolnshire Show.
Listen, I'm big on it. Obviously slightly biased, haven't had a career in sport playing cricket, but as a youngster growing up, I always had a ball in my hand or a bat or whatever. And I just believe the more sports you can try, the better it's got to be. Because sport, you want to be as good as you can, but to be good you've got to have disciplines, you've got to train, you've got to practice, you get used to working with fellow members of your team, which can stand in good stead for later on in life. But also from a health point of view as well. There's a lot of talk about obesity, etc, etc. I'd just say to people is give it a go. You may not have to end up playing for your country, but whatever level you play at, it's worthwhile, I promise you that. It's been brilliant. I mean, you just have to look around. Hopefully the cameras will show that later on. But there's a lot of young people here trying everything. Just had great fun here in the cricket factory. And it's what you want to see. You want to see the kids with a smile on their faces trying things. You see the big smiles when they succeed, the determination if they want to get better. And it's been on show today.
Amongst all the exhibitors at the show was one stand which was rather unusual. It was there to promote its green burial park, 45 acres of countryside near Gainsborough, where you can go when you die and you can even be buried with your pet. There are no headstones and all coffins and urns are biodegradable. I met up with its director, Gordon Tully. Now, I know it's wet outside, but we've come in to the warmth, really, of the Respect Green Burial Park tent. And with me is Gordon Tully to talk to us about something which seems to be getting quite fashionable, is green burials. Gordon, we're surrounded here by coffins and urns made of wicker. Tell us, what is this burial park all about?
Okay, green burial is for someone who wants a different type of final repose, somewhere where they'd like to go to be laid to rest out in the countryside, rather than in the traditional cemetery and like we have Woodlands in Scunthorpe, where you have rows and rows of headstones and you're just one of many. one of a number, and whereas with a green burial park, and especially with ours, you're in the countryside, we plant trees as memorials, or you can have a bench dedicated, you can have a bird box, an owl box, a badger hide, whichever you want to have, that's anything that's eco-friendly.
But it's fab, because I think from what you're saying, it's almost going back to very ancient roots, isn't it, of being buried in a field and being buried with your belongings, because I know you can also be buried with your pets, can't you?
Exactly, and as we get older, we find that our pets are more, what can we say, unconditional love. They give us everything, and we maybe get a more affinity with our pets than we do actually with our humans and even our siblings as well. And a lot of people have traditionally cremated their pets, often buried them in the garden. But with us, you can actually be buried with your pet legally. We have a full licence with the Environment Agency and with Animal Health and DEFRA. And what you can do is choose those spots.
And the other thing, hearses as well. It's not just the traditional black hearse. I mean, I know more and more we see horse-drawn hearses that people like. But we've got behind us a bicycle.
Exactly. And now that is the ultimate way to have actually an eco way of going to your funeral.
Isn't it? And you've even obviously got a wicker coffin as well.
Yeah, this one actually is bamboo, but we have the wicker behind us. But this is a bamboo coffin that's on here. Yeah. And it is a Land Rover bicycle, so it will go anywhere, I'm told. Land Rover organised this to get it to us through a local agent, and it works great.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Gordon.
you. Thank you for taking the time to see it.
For the second year, dogs were welcome at the show. Also, the regional heats of the National Scruffs competition took place, and I met one entrant with her golden oldie lurcher, Mina, who was certainly the star of the interview. For the second year running at the Lincolnshire show, dogs have been able to come along, and with me is Susan McKeown, who is a dog trainer from the Puppy School North Lincolnshire, and here she is with her beautiful greyhound Mina. They always say never work with dogs and children, Susan. Now you're entering Mina into the Scruffs competition. What is that?
Well, Scruffs is a fun competition that the Kennel Club run, and it's for crossbreeds, so it's for dogs that aren't pedigree dogs necessarily. So Mina is being entered into the golden oldie category because she's 10 years old, aren't you? And she's doing very well not to eat your mic as well, because it does resemble a bit of a rabbit, a nice furry rabbit, so she's doing very well.
Well, now obviously Mina, we're talking about dogs, retired greyhound, isn't she? It's a big passion of yours, isn't it?
It's a huge passion, yeah. Mina is actually a crossbreed, mainly greyhound, as you can see from looking at her. The other bits of breed that are in her, we don't know. So I've actually just undertaken a DNA test with her, and I'm waiting to get the results back to find out what other breeds could be in her makeup. My other two are ex-racers, and yeah, it's a huge passion of mine. There are thousands of dogs that retire from the tracks each year, and there's lots of myths about greyhounds, and I'm here to sort of show that they're not all true. They can live with cats, some of them, mine do, and that they can be trained. So I'm doing a lot with Mina, and as I said, this is the first time that she's been at the show, so we're enjoying it.
You're also a dog trainer. You're on the Puppy School Northern Lincolnshire. How is your puppy school going?
It's going really well. There's a huge demand in Grimsby for puppy classes, and one of the great things is the variety of puppies that I get in class, and they all come with their families. One of the key things about the classes is that they're family friendly, because it's really important that children, particularly when they're living with dogs, know how to act around them, and also for puppies that may be in a family that don't have children to learn how to act around children. So they're going really, really well, really enjoying them.
Well, thank you ever so much for talking, Susan, and good luck to you and me in your class.
Well, thank you very much. It's been great to speak to you too. Thanks.
And good luck to Susan and Mina in the final at Earl's Court in London later in the year. Well, we've had a packed first half of this Lincolnshire Show Special 2012.